Hey yo, we're back. Roll intro.
Now, who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels got blocks, who's mostly Dolce down to the blue top. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee a million shells, pull a level up. You don't believe in Harlem World, nigga, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Niggas didn't know me 91, bet they know.
Okay, so before we get into this reaction by Journey, Wheel in the Sky, massive shout out goes to. And yes, you are the MVP. So before we get into this reaction, please remember to run up the likes on that like button, match the energy of that subscribe button, and hit that post notification bell so you can be down every time I drop a video. So I've never really heard of Journey before, so this is going to be my first time actually ever hearing about them or reacting to a song of theirs. So I'm really anxious to hear how this sounds. So without further ado, let's just dive right into this. Hey, come on. They got the hair and everything. Let's go. You can tell this the 70s. Woo! I love his voice. It's so angelic. Okay, so already 30 seconds in, I love his voice because I love the almost like, I don't want to say femininity, but the softness in it, because it reminds me of like those artists, like I said, like when you could think of like Freddie Mercury, and the crew, when you think of like Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin and all of them, like when you sit there and listen to like their vocals and when they're able to occupy those spaces, and I've said this before even on those in previous reactions, where like that's one of the reasons why I love Usher, because he's able to, especially when he did, like I always reference this song Climax by Usher, when because it was so hard for a man to sing that song, because you're hitting the highest notes but then you're also having to transition so quick and drop back down. And I love when men can occupy those spaces, because it really showcases their versatility as an artist, that they're able to occupy those spaces to hit real high, but then they're able to drop back down as well, and then they can transition so fluently on a track like that. I just wanted to say that, but let's get back into it. I hope she holds on a little longer. Send a letter on a long summer day. Come on. Not a silver, not a clay. Woo! Ooh, I've been running down this dusty road. Ooh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Come on. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. If his voice was a bird, it would be like a hummingbird, a cardinal, a peacock, just representing like pure, sheer beauty. The morning sun is rising, it's kissing the day. Oh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Woo. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Tomorrow. Woo! Come on, guitar. Get nasty. Come on. Take me on a journey. No pun intended. his that is haunting. Woo! Woo!
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Ooh, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in
Woo!
the sky keeps on turning. Ooh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Wheel in the
Woo!
sky keeps on turning.
His runs are so amazing. I just wanted to let's say that right there. Like his runs are absolutely phenomenal. And the way he sat there and matched the intensity of the guy on the guitar when he was sitting there doing the guitar solo, and that scream was not scream, but his note that note he was hitting was so melodic and it was so piercing. Like that had to cut through the entire atmosphere. Like that was so chilling. Like I got goosebumps. Like whoa, that was amazing. Woo!
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Ooh, the wheel in the sky keeps
Woo!
turning. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Woo! I love that. That was a nice song, and it's crazy that I've never heard of them. But well, I mean, it's not crazy because I mean of how young I am. But just like listening to them, like I love when you can listen to artists and that make music, basically from the set. Like for me, the '70s are amazing. Let's get into Journey, Will in the Sky. I'm like losing my mind here because I'm still caught on how haunting and piercing that note that he let out with that guitar solo was absolutely amazing. But what I love about these groups from the 70s is that they make music that is so timeless that you can listen at any given time. Like it's 2021, and I feel like this has still not skipped a beat from probably when this was first released, because this was first released before I was even thought of. Let's start there. And then from looking at it, says official video 1978. This is basically like 2 years, no, not 2 years, 6 years, excuse me, 6 years before my mother was born, and about like 7 years before my dad was born. So just to sit here and listen to this and to be like, whoa, like just to see the journey that they were able to take me off. Like their group name is very befitting being called Journey, because they literally took me on a journey. They took me through the 70s. And I don't know if it's and I feel like I could credit that to the lead singer, because his voice is so hypnotizing. It was, like I said, it was so melodic. It was so beautiful. It was like an angel. And I don't even want to say possessed, because that's like a bad word to sit there and basically, I guess, equate and try to be like try to make it become synonymous with an angel. But I just felt like an angel went inside his body and just like let out like such a beautiful melody. Like it was amazing. Like he could sit there and he was basically the Pied Piper. Like we're all his mice, and he was just playing, and we were all just gathered around following his lead. Because with a voice like that, is no way that you cannot be spellbinded or hypnotized by it. Because that was absolutely phenomenal and absolutely amazing the way that he was singing. Like I'm just blown away with how amazing his voice is. Like everything was beautiful about that. Like I would love to react to more of their music. Like I don't know too much of what this song was about, because like I mean, Will in the Sky, me personally, I'm thinking like maybe singing about like dreams and aspirations. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure, because I'm not too familiar with the group, so I can only give a hypothesis or a guess of what I was thinking about. But beyond that, I can't even rate this, because that was an amazing execution of just like talent and artistry put on full display. I love Journey. I thought they did a phenomenal job with this track. Like everything about it was amazing. He commanded that stage. So can we just say that? Like he really commanded that stage and just took over. Like that high note was absolutely, I'm still stuck on that. Like I'm stuck on that high note. That was better than any bird I've ever heard like whistle, like make a noise and sing. Because if that was a caged bird that needed to sing and needed to be released, it was him. He was the epitome of that. He killed it. So with that being said, let me know what you thought of Journey with Wheel in the Sky in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.